Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here. This is another video on the 2.12 update.
And in this one, we're going to highlight the improvements that have been made to Blackest Night Batman.
We have a new mic, and I have a cough, so you'll be able to hear that very
Both.
loudly and clearly.
Yeah, no kidding, without any of the static or the background. So, Blackest Night Batman is geared toward being a basic damage dealer. And the loadout that we've got is the one where one of them has the crit chance, one of them has the stun on special 1, and one is heal on special 1. And he's set up with the teammate of Blackest Night Martian Manhunter. Mainly because even before Blackest Night Martian Manhunter was one of the strongest guys, great on defense, and really useful. And we chose Killer Frost with an interesting loadout, which is the 4th row gear set, because I've been playing around with that lately and I've been liking it. Mainly because we could have done another Blackest Night, like Doomsday, for example, in the last let's watch. But it didn't seem like it would add much to Blackest Night Batman. That's what we're highlighting. So we're using her as a bit of protection against trouble.
And this is actually a really good team.
What I loved about all the Batmans, is that their juggling ability is really good. Their basic attack is so smooth, so it's really easy to juggle. And he's no different. His problem always was that he was a bit squishy. His health used to be 800, which has been improved to 1,000 now, and his attack was 1,000. It's been improved to 1,250. So it makes
Which is pretty significant. Yeah,
he's an ideal damage dealer. That's 450 improvement on base stats.
So his base stats are good now, and his ability is also good now.
So Raven is going to be a bit of trouble because I don't think we've got anything like a high damage special that's going to be useful, which is going to be unfortunate. I mean, definitely, this is not what we call an ideal team. Ideally, I think Blackest Night Hawkgirl should be on it, but because she's not available yet,
we can't take her into online.
Right. But I think she's probably going to be this team with Hawkgirl instead of Killer Frost is going to be ideal. Resurrecting, amazing.
But you know what? Even though the new update didn't have that much content, I do really like the idea of retroactively making certain characters better.
Yeah.
So instead of having to have power creep when that happens,
right,
you can also bring up some older characters to the same level, so you can still use some characters that work.
Because they did that with Harley Quinn, right? When they gave her the special 2 unblockable chance for Arkham teammates. And now what's interesting, alright, so because we don't have a high damage special for taking care of Raven, the strategy was to use Raven as a punching bag by Killer Frost to build up some health. So not build up some health, build up some power, and then bring Batman back in. Now that his health is low and almost non-existent, he's the perfect person to take care of Raven now because her passive won't trigger. And hopefully his unblockable chance... Oh, still nothing. Yeah, he's... Wow. Yeah, huge damage. I mean... Oh, and earlier on you'd see that they were augmented. Killer Frost is not. Martian Manhunter is for crit chance and crit damage, I think. And Blackest Night Batman for sure crit chance and crit damage. I can't remember whether we'd done his health and damage either too. Pretty effective team.
Yeah, definitely. I'm almost afraid of talking because it makes my throat tickle when I talk, and I feel like constant coughing in the audio is not going to be the best thing. But
if let us know if you think the sound is any better too, actually, because we're kind of excited, and we're adjusting our recording setup. It's getting a lot of fun. I like playing with toys.
Yeah, and either the video directly preceding this or the video directly after this, depending on the order that we upload, will have also had this better audio quality, but it was just short enough. It's the Scarecrow video, short enough that we didn't have the time to actually mention that we're using a different microphone.
Yeah, the Deadshot giving him a 4th row gear loadout, complete one, seems a little bit weird. I mean, he's got huge attack. And it seems a shame not to take advantage of that, because it doesn't make him any more difficult to deal with when he resurrects once and he heals a bunch, because, that's not where his strength lies.
Yeah, I think a really important thing to know going into building somebody, especially for online multiplayer, is it's actually better not to have an all-around character.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're already naturally almost already there, like in Justice 2 Superman.
Yeah, he's pretty powerful.
Where he's essentially already a tank just by his passive almost.
Or you know who would be good? Arkham Knight Batman.
Oh, true.
Because you don't know what wing tech boost the AI is going to pick, right? So
Yeah.
then if you gear them all around, then it'll give them an advantage for whatever happens. Although the best one is crit chance, immune from crit chance.
Yeah, but for almost anybody else, when you start off with somebody good in one thing and you gear them up for that thing, they become amazing at it. And if you gear them up for something else, they become mediocre at something else and really good at one thing. Yeah. So we had a little bit of technical difficulty, so we're just jumping right back into it.
Alright.
Windows Movie Maker turns out is not the best video editing software that one could have, but we make do.
Do with what you got. Alright, so they've set a precedent now for enhancing old characters that have been maybe a little bit obsolete, because his passive used to be crap.
Yeah.
Where he gets a damage boost of 25%, I think, after midnight, if you're playing with him after midnight locally.
But what does that even mean?
Well,
Like, how long after midnight?
Look how his damage scales up. And look how when they revive and they've got low health, look how much damage he's doing. Holy crap.
Yeah, because noon is 12 hours after midnight, right? Did it say until what time? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
So yeah, I think for some characters, especially when it was based off of them being at low health to get increased damage, it was a little bit hard to take advantage of.
Alright, special 2 right here. Boom.
But when it's based off of dealing damage and you've got a relatively high stat, relatively just good damage dealer, it can be really, really powerful, right?
Yeah, especially when you can juggle so well. Like, I mean, there's other guys, I guess Suicide Squad Harley Quinn probably is one of the top damage dealers. I like Batman's rhythm a little bit better. Like his ability to juggle. I mean, I call it rhythm. Everybody else calls it juggling too. But I like how it's easy to just keep on doing it over and over again. All right, let's see.
Batman.
So fourth row gear, yeah, that's annoying for Batman. Dawn of Justice. Don't care about that. I find Aquaman, when I'm playing Injustice 2 Superman, the hardest to juggle. He's somehow just too quick, and the latency for Injustice 2 Superman to start his basic attack combo, his swipe combo, gives Aquaman, Injustice 2 Aquaman, a chance to really, stab me a few times before that happens.
Yeah.
So let's see, because I think Batman's speed means that's not going to happen here. Nice, look at that damage, holy crap.
Stacks up fast. This is really also a great counter for people like Injustice 2 Superman because you don't really need to worry about using specials as much. If you can get them low, it's really momentum, I guess, right? If you can get them juggling, he's a lot more effective at continuing a juggle than a lot of other characters because the lower they get, the faster they die.
I think I might not have loaded him out with the heal because he did not heal on the special one. But alright, so what's cool is besides his damage boost is the unblockable chance. And I think I said this in a previous video too. Unblockable chance to me is a huge power. And I was so happy when Arkham Knight's gear custom rifle had the chance. Okay, so League of Assassins, LexCorp,
Superman.
Okay, so nothing too exciting. Was that it was the first gear that lets you have an unblockable chance that wasn't specific to character. So Martian Manhunter has his unblockable on his suit. Doomsday has it on his mutated bone spikes. And Flash has it on his hyperplated suit. But those were all specific, so you had to be that. That was the character-specific kind of ability.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's see. So he's fast enough for Injustice 2 Aquaman. Nice. Right there. Ooh, did not win that one. Yeah, so he's still a little bit squishy, but he hasn't had his health augmented, so that's probably part of the reason why he doesn't do very much there. See that? Man, he's just too fast. But that's true with almost all the Batman, except for maybe Arkham Knight Batman. Yeah, the combo, I mean, I think with just these two, you can see just how effective they are, but I think when we add Blackest Night Hawkgirl to this is going to be an amazing team. But it's hard to know, right? Because what we're giving up is the protection against specials. And that can be huge when you're facing a team with fourth row gear set where they heal so much, right?
Yeah, and I do think that if Hawkgirl is in a team like this, what the strategy will be is to bait out Hawkgirl and like save up a lot of your damage in specials and everything just to kill her as soon as she comes out, right? To get rid of resurrects.
Does it get rid of it if she's dead? Because most passives they don't go if the character is gone.
I guess it might not.
And all right, so I think what you're sort of hinting at too is in Mortal Kombat X at least, if you knock out Warlock Quan Chi,
Yeah,
there's no resurrect.
that's what I was assuming that it worked like, but I'm not sure.
Interesting. All right, so that's another one of those things that we won't be able to test out until she's available, so we can take her into MP Online play. It's been pretty smooth so far. That was 6 battles already. Very interesting. And again, not particularly exciting. Yeah. So all right. So the good thing is, even though he's got Cloak of Daggers, you could stun and do a huge damage special 1 for Dawn of Justice Batman. It's not. That doesn't bother me nearly as much as the splash damage, and since he's not holding a League of Assassins knives, don't really care. So he's not dangerous at all. It's funny with this team, we haven't faced any of the real sort of dangerous kind of opponents. Nice.
Yeah, when he's in his rhythm, it's just like butter.
It's like a hot knife through butter, baby. Look at how that damage just creeps right up. Too bad that we didn't get Unblockable on that. It's nice. I mean, it's not a lot of damage on a special 1, but it's nice because it can stun and it gives you multiple chances to process the Unblockable.
Yeah. Just look at that regen. That's pretty insane, huh?
Oh yeah, watch this. I love Martian Manhunter. Look at the pickup on Batman. Look at the health. Not nearly as much as it used to be. I think they might have nerfed that too at one point at one of the updates.
There you go. And if he just doesn't get his special out, he's pretty much gone. Huh?
That's alright. A special 2 actually in that spot might have been better. Not might have been. That probably would have done it.
Yeah. Oh well.
I hate when they're slow and they get the first hit.
Yeah, because then you're just stuck there.
Since we're highlighting Blackest Night Batman, let him finish off the fight.
There we go.
Victory. So, verdict?
Really good character now. So much better than before. Still a little bit of a glass cannon, but...
Yeah, so definitely, we've always said crit chance and crit damage are the things that boost on everybody if you're going to use them.
Well, I guess not still a little bit of a glass cannon. Before he was just kind of glass.
Yes. And he's much, much better now. So maybe augment his health a little bit to make him not so squishy.
Yeah. Anyways, coming up on the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Komoda.